Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cut My Music Wrestling Uncut. I am the Black Patriot, and this is the wrestling podcast where we always put wrestling first because wrestling is the number one priority. Yeah. Remember, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's a small thing for you, but to me, it means the world, and it means the world to the channel. And right off bucket, I'm just going to tell you, I'm doing a Smackdown review. As I do reviews, I've reviewed Raw on this channel. I've reviewed multiple pay-per-views on this channel. But this is the first time I've reviewed Smackdown after it has dipped below 1 million viewers. And what that tells you is, quite frankly, the product is uninteresting, the product is not engaging, the product is boring, and people are not going to waste their Friday nights, end of the week, just got off work. People have better things to do than watch a boring, mundane, pitiful program. And that is what SmackDown and Raw have become. That is what these PLEs have become. Under Triple H, WWE is boring. It is no longer must-see TV. It is no longer a pop culture phenomenon that it used to be. And I'm not even talking about the Attitude Era with Stone Cold and The Rock. This era does not even compare to Ruthless Aggression post-Attitude John Cena era. Think about this for a second. We had tonight Ilya Dragunov versus Johnny Gargano. We had Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black. Are you excited? Are you ready? Because this is a show where we used to get Undertaker versus Batista, Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero. We used to have Hall of Fame superstars having Hall of Fame careers, putting on banger after banger after banger on free TV. Now you have a collection of jobbers doing nothing but boring people out of their mind. And we're going to touch on all of that. I've been touching on everything. The last few videos that I've posted been basically WWE doom and gloom videos, but someone has to spread the word. If nobody's going to call WWE out on this, if nobody's going to take them to task, they will not feel like they have to change anything. This is how you get WWE to change. You let them know their product is horrible by 1, not watching it. 2, not paying these exuberant price tags for these tickets. Tune out, don't go to shows. And it's not like the company is trying to curb that. They are helping us tune out and not watch this show. You have 933,000 viewers last week, the first time SmackDown has ever dipped below 1 million. And this is your comeback? This is what you put together. I'm going to critique this show. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the matches. But this show was bad. It was boring. I cannot believe this. I have to start believing it. Because WWE, Triple H, they simply does not care. They're making money hand and foot. They got their hands and feet in so many other so many other projects going on, so many other ways WWE is getting money. I don't even think they care about the product anymore. The product is secondary. They rather have empty arenas where you can fill out an arena if you have your price tag, your tickets reasonable. So they rather have empty arenas, but as long as somebody buying these expensive ass tickets is what I'm trying to get at. Vince McMahon understood that WWE's bread and butter was it being quality family entertainment. Not saying like it's family, like as in the rating, but just as far as, hey, I'm a dad. I can bring my wife and my kids to these shows. We can sit back and we can enjoy WWE. I'm not saying it's family programming like a family show, because obviously the Attitude Era was kind of pushing the envelope. But what I'm saying is, you and all your family and friends, we could afford to go out and watch these shows. And they were good. Raw and SmackDown were must see, can't miss. And the pay-per-views, they called the pay-per-views back then, they were amazing. But what do we get now? No storylines, no good matches, no characters being built, no new stars being created, no era-defining generational talent is nowhere to be seen. Where's the next Roman Reigns? Who is he? Who is the next Cena? Where is the next Austin? Who is the next Hogan? Who is the next Bruno Sammartino? There is no guy that is leading the charge, that is leading the company forward, and you cannot say it's Cody Rhodes. And it certainly isn't CM Punk. Because CM Punk is in the twilight of his career. In his heyday, he was not the guy. He was good on the mic. He was decent in the ring. He had a great persona. I liked him more than I liked John Cena. But John Cena was marketable. John Cena was larger than life. Right now, we don't have that. We don't have the guy. We just have a bunch of guys running around playing pretend wrestling. And it's not cool. So, the show kicks off with Cody Rhodes in the ring for a guy whose catchphrase is asking the audience, asking the crowd, what do y'all want to talk about? He always has nothing to talk about. I am sick and tired of these god-awful Cody Rhodes promos. And I like Cody, but I'm going to go out and on record and say that I liked him better in AEW. I like that Cody better than what we're getting. This cookie cutter, respect, love, and like no edge. I don't understand where this Homelander Cody came from. Like, what? Cody is the most cookie cutter babyface you've ever seen. The only problem with Cody is his booking. Like I said, I can't fully blame Cody because he gets a script. He's told what to do. He's coming to the ring doing the best he can with the absolute pure diarrhea defecation that they're giving him. All right. I'm sick of his promos. I'm sick of him not talking about nothing. I'm sick of this. What do you want to talk about? But I really have nothing to say. Cody is out. He's cut his typical nothing promo. Then Aleister Black comes out with Zelina Vega. And for the love of God, who is booking this? Aleister Black does not draw a dime. He didn't draw a dime the first time he was in WWE. He didn't draw a dime for AEW. He's back in WWE and he is not a draw. Nobody wants to see Aleister Black. But ironically, if you're going to go with this storyline, there was a guy in WWE, I don't know, he looked way better than Aleister Black, talked better than Aleister Black. He had this little dark side gimmick too going on, and he had a female valet. What was his name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Like, how you gonna get Zelina Vega and Aleister Black to be doing Karrion Kross and Scarlett's gimmick when you had Karrion Kross and Scarlett? Like, what? You had a better duo with the exact same gimmick, but you released them and then piggyback their gimmick to somebody else? That is so stupid. Kross was getting over. Aleister Black has never been over in his career. Not once has Aleister Black ever drew any promoter he's ever worked for a dime. But this is where we at now. Aleister Black challenging for the WWE Championship is legit comedy. This is comedy. This dude is a jobber. If I'm not mistaken, he already lost to Ilya Dragunov. Like, and I'm supposed to take this dude seriously? Challenging for the WWE title? Like, I'm over this, man. When I did my review on Raw, I wasn't this hype. I wasn't this animated. I was just talking you guys through what went on. But at this, I am sick of this. I'm sick of this, yo. There was times in WWE's history where, yes, Raw was the flagship show, but SmackDown was the best show. It had the best wrestlers, had the best character work. People will be like, yeah, Raw is the main show, quote unquote, but SmackDown is the great show. Not anymore. SmackDown is terrible. This episode was worse than last week's. It's bad. So this is a pretty much Aleister Black has a chip on his shoulder the size of the WWE title. And hold on. It's hilarious. Zelina Black slaps Cody. Oh my God. We've seen this already because I could have sworn Becky slapped CM Punk. Like, Triple H is so lazy, so uninspired. His booking is terrible, man. It's the same stuff. We've seen this already. So, moving right along, the first match of the night is Ilya Dragunov versus Johnny Gargano. It's an open challenge. Tommaso Ciampa comes out to accept it, but for some reason, Johnny Gargano ends up wrestling him. Both of these dudes are jobbers. Nothing special about this match. Dragunov packs Johnny Gargano up, and you know what? Who cares, yo? You get a backstage promo with Sami Zayn, Adam Pearce, and, was it Nick Aldis? It was Nick Aldis. You get a backstage with Nick Aldis, Sami Zayn, and R-Truth, yo. The Sami Zayn portion of it is nothing. No one cares. Nick Aldis is telling him not to interfere in matches. Sami Zayn like, I don't know. I can't make no promise. He's like, bro, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Then you get R-Truth coming in, acting dumb as hell, acting like he don't know he's in the match already. He's talking about, I want to give my balls to you. And Nick Aldis is like, bro, you're already in the match, man. Continued evisceration of R-Truth. What happened to R-Truth cutting his dreads, being more serious? What happened to Ron Killings, yo? What happened? We can't have that. We can't have serious R-Truth. He has to go back to being a clown, a jobber clown. All right? Well, if you're going to book R-Truth like a buffoon, guess what? We don't care. We're tuning out. It's good. Hey, Hunter, we are effing off, bro. You said shut up you said F off being a critic. We are. We're doing it. Next, you get a promo from your new WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. It's nice to see the champions on the show, but guess what? Jade has nothing to say, just like Cody. Literally comes out to the ring, says, I'm that bitch, and leaves. You're that bitch, you're leaving. All right. Where's Tiffany Stratton? What happened to the days where the champion would lose the belt and then come right back and be like, man, I want my belt back? What happened to the rematch clause for champions? Why does no champion care anymore after they lose the title? Matter of fact, you lose a title, you disappear. Perfect example. What happened to Gunther? We have not seen Gunther since he lost the World Heavyweight title. This is nonsensical, idiotic, lazy booking. Why would a former champion not want to get her title back? Mel over. Why would they not want the title back? You're telling me, why should I as a fan care if the daggone wrestlers don't care about the titles? Why should I? It is ridiculous, yo. As Jade was leaving, Charlotte was making her entrance because Charlotte's going to face Nia Jax. Are you excited for that match? That match got you hyped? We're going Charlotte versus Nia Jax. Let's go. They're going to tear it up. No. Before we get into this match, though, there was a backstage segment with Jade Cargill, B-Fab, Chelsea Green, and who else was back there? Michin was back there. So it seemed like Jade has got smoke for everybody because she had to talk trash to Chelsea, and then B-Fab was just like, oh, who does she think she is? Then Jade came back out of her dressing room and was like, I'm that bitch. I'm who I say I am. And if you got a problem with it, I'll stomp you out too. Okay. I like that. Except B-Fab is a jobber. Nobody cares about these matches. So obviously we're going to have Jade Cargill versus B-Fab next week. Who cares, yo? Then you have Charlotte versus Nia Jax in a match that, again, throwaway. uninterested. Just, I don't care, man. I don't care about this crap, and you shouldn't either. It is not anything anybody wants to see. Nia Jax picks up the win off of Annihilator after Charlotte was distracted because Lash Legend made her debut on Smackdown. She came out and she ragdogged Alexa Bliss. Looked like she was choking her out. Looked like she was dragging her. Kind of reminiscent of when Chyna made her debut and ragdogged Marlena. Giving my age away with that one. That's way back in the 90s. But this show is trash. Nia Jax picks up the win off of Annihilator, and we move on. The next match is going to be Julia versus Chelsea Green for the United States Championship. And the only thing I have to say about this is they were saying that Julia is the longest reigning United States Women's Champion, okay? But she only defended her title like 3 times in like over 200 plus days. That is fucking terrible, man. That is terrible. And Chelsea Green beats her in less than 2 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Clearly they don't care about the division. Clearly they don't care about the title. Why would I care about a match that lasted less than 2 minutes? It's ridiculous, yo. I'm happy that Chelsea Green win. I love Chelsea Green on the mic. I love her character work. But why couldn't they have a good match? Why couldn't they have a decent match, yo? Kiana James tried to interfere in the match. Alba Fire neutralized her. The long-running wrestling trope. Instead of worried about the match, Julia is worried about what's going on outside the ring and gets rolled up by Chelsea. Chelsea adds to it by putting her feet on the rope, yo. Congratulations to Chelsea Green for winning the title, but the match is fucking terrible. Like, I think it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Like, get this crap out of here, man. Like, screw you, Triple H. Like, screw you, bro. You are killing WWE, and as a fan of this product for over 30 years, this is sad, yo. And I'm fed up, to be honest. And other fans should be. You all should be. We all should be. Because this is just terrible, yo. You get a backstage segment with the MFTs, the Jobber Family Tree. Nobody cares about your war paint on your face when you're not doing anything. Tama Tonga is a jobber. Tonga Loa is a jobber. Tala Tonga is a jobber. JC Mateo is a jobber, and the leader of the group, Solo Sikoa, is a jobber. Nobody cares about anything they have going on. I could care less. Solo wants the United States title back. Tonight, Tala Tonga is going to face Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix should be with Penta because let's face it, the tag team division is terrible. Ray Phoenix should be with Penta. He isn't. He's jobbing out to a jobber. Like, I don't care. They had a match. Nobody cares about it. Backstage, there was a quick, funny segment with the Kabuki Warriors and the Frenemies, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. They're back there. Charlotte is trying to console Alexa. Asuka shows up and spit mist in their face. Yeah, that was the silence. The same silence that the fans gave off because nobody cares. But I do like that something is happening within the women's tag division. Like I said in my Raw review, Asuka and Kairi should be the next contenders for the women's tag championships, and they should win them, yo. They should win them. It's about time. I'm sick of seeing champions just holding on to titles. Like, switch things up, man. So I would like to see the Kabuki Warriors win, and that's about all that came from this. Then you get a backstage promo with The Miz. The Miz is basically saying he has the history with John Cena. Him and John Cena goes way back. He's beaten Cena before for a world title. And he'll beat Cena again. He thinks he's gonna win the tournament. Nobody cares. LA Knight is facing a mystery opponent. Nobody cares, man. The John Cena retirement tour is the biggest red flag that WWE is in dire straits right now. How do you fumble John Cena's retirement? How do you fumble a John Cena heel turn? These two things should be the biggest things in the wrestling industry right now. But nobody cares, yo. It's over. It's done. It is done. When you're to the point as a fan that you can care less about Cena retirement, when you set through a debacle Cena heel turn, it is over. When the main event of your wrestling program is Cody Rhodes versus Aleister Black, you should know that your program is cooked. Who is booking this garbage? Now, Cody Rhodes and Aleister Black have a decent match. They both can wrestle. I've said this before that I like Cody. I'm not blaming him. I'll blame him to a certain extent because I'm sure Austin or The Rock would do better with what they're given. But at the same time, creative is poor and the booking is bad. So it is what it is. Both of these guys can wrestle. But again, if I just want to see a good wrestling match, I can watch AEW. I can watch New Japan. I can watch Stardom. I can watch CMLL. I can watch AAA, which I can't anymore because that's a WWE territory, and all they do is job out AAA wrestlers and give WWE talent their titles. So if I want to see just a good wrestling match, I can go elsewhere. Hilariously, the guy that is good, Drew McIntyre, is the guy that's constantly being persecuted. He comes out to the ring, attacks the referee because that's the referee that constantly screws him over, kicks the referee ass, the match is thrown out. Damian Priest reemerges, he's back. So it turns into Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre interfering in this match. So it's the heels versus the faces. And it's just ridiculous. It's probably going to be a tag team match next week. Well, no, because Drew McIntyre was suspended indefinitely without pay for attacking a referee. That's all you got for Drew. Drew McIntyre constantly losing is not funny. It's not cool. And at this point, it's just a joke, yo. Like, what is the point of him constantly losing to the point that WWE has released a video of all his losses? Like, it's not funny. Okay? We're over it. We are over it. Read the room. Like Drew said, read the room. We're over it. It's not funny. Your inability to book a guy like Drew McIntyre just shows how terrible this company is. And we're sick of it. Sick. So that was WWE Smackdown in a nutshell. Nothing. 4 matches, some dumbass backstage promos. The segments were stupid. The matches were garbage. Everything is just boring, lifeless, and unengaging. Again, I can do something better with my Friday nights. Anybody can. This is why you see ticket sales going down. This is why less than 1 million people are watching this show. Matter of fact, if it's going to continue like this, just cancel SmackDown. Focus all your energy on Raw. Stop the brand split. Make it one brand and just focus on Raw. Because this is terrible. This is just terrible, yo. You're making your wrestlers look bad. You got some of the greatest talent in professional wrestling right on your roster, and we just get nothing. Repeated remedial segments, nonsensical BS that makes no sense and is boring. World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. The E stands for entertainment, and these shows are not entertaining. This has been Cut My Music Wrestling Uncut. I am the Black Patriot. Remember, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget about the main page, Cut My Music Wrestling. We have a lot of good stuff on both pages for you, both channels. Stay safe out there. Peace out.